Hello and welcome to the City of Joondalup Library's special school holidays session. This session is all about the magic of music. My name's Ruth and I love listening to all different types of music. And I love playing music too and making it at home. Music is really powerful. Do you know it can help us to tell stories even when there are no words in the story? Music can also make us feel different types of emotions. So different types of classical music and different types of ways that they play the music can make us feel and change our moods. So some music can make us feel happy and some music can make us feel really sad. Some music can calm us down like lullabies, and some music can make us feel really energetic. And it's really important for children to be able to understand their emotions and to be able to name and label what they're feeling. Now, music is sometimes more important than words and more powerful than words in expressing what we feel inside. I would like to share with you today this wonderful book, and it is all about how different types of classical music can help us to feel different types of emotions. Now, this little boy is called Allegro, and that's the title of the book. And Allegro is a little boy who's trying to practice playing the piano, but he's very frustrated. He can't seem to make sense of all the dots on the page, which are all the musical notes. But as he starts to practice and practice, he starts to realise that the notes are actually like magic. They take him on an amazing adventure. Allegro, a magical journey through 11 musical masterpieces. Written by David Miles and illustrated by Anita Bargigiani. One rainy afternoon, Allegro sat at the old family piano. He was blink, trying to blonk, practice his latest bonk piece. But slam! It just wasn't going well. "I hate this music," Allegro said. He crumpled it up into a tiny ball and threw it on the floor. There it lay like a pale dot against the dark wood. But dots are funny things, because if they grow lines, and more lines, and march in lines, they become something that just might transport you to magical places. Away Allegro went, carried off on the sounds of enchanting melodies. He danced with the sailors of wind-tossed ships. He walked in the fragrant meadows of morning's first light. And he explored the shores of uncharted lands. melodies were sad and made his heart ache. Some melodies were triumphant and made his heart swell. At times, he wanted to dance a jig. At times, he wanted to march and sing. And at the best of times, he wanted to stand up and shout with joy, "I am Allegro!" And then slowly, slowly, like the dimming light of the setting moon, the music faded. And Allegro was back home. It was still time to practice. So he did. And he did. And he did. What an amazing book that was. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. The music that we heard in that book was a selection of really famous classical music pieces that were played by different instruments by an orchestra. So, how did the composers create an emotion or a feeling or a mood in their music? Well, there's a few things. They can use different types of instruments because different instruments produce different sounds. Some instruments are very light and fluttery and high like a flute, whereas other musical instruments are very gravelly and bassy like a tuba or a double bass. Composers also use tempo, which is the speed of the beats or the rhythm. So fast beats are usually associated with action, excitement, dancing and happiness. Whereas slow beats are usually associated with sad or calming or soothing emotions. Another thing composers use to create mood is dynamics, which means how soft or how loud the music is. Loud sounds can excite us, they can surprise us, and they can scare us, whereas soft sounds can be soothing or they can be a bit spooky sometimes. Now, did you know that music is actually all around us? Most of the time we're so busy that we don't even notice all the wonderful rhythms and melodies that surround us every day. But if you listen really carefully, you too can hear them. I think the best sounds and the music comes from nature, comes from outdoors. So I want you to take the time and listen really carefully to what you can hear outside. It's also really good to do this when you're feeling a little bit anxious or worried, because it helps calm your thoughts down. So, take the time to listen. Take a few deep breaths. Sit nice and quietly. Close your eyes and just listen. What sounds can you hear? There's music all around us. It's the whooshing of the wind through the trees. It's the crash of the waves on the ocean. It's the pitter-patter sound of the raindrops on the roof, on the pavement, and on the car. It's the beautiful sound of all the different bird calls that we can hear outside. Composers have often been inspired by the different melodies and sounds that birds make. I wonder how many different types of birds you can hear when you listen really, really carefully. As well as being all around us, music is inside us all. And you don't have to be a professional musician or have a fancy instrument, because the best instrument that we have is actually our own bodies. Our bodies can make amazing sounds. And the first thing to notice is your own heartbeat. So if you put your fingers on your wrist, or very gently on the side of your throat, you can feel your own heartbeat. Can you hear that? Can you feel it? It's going ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. That is the rhythm of your life, just like a ticking clock or a beating drum. The next thing we have is our voice. And our voice can do amazing things. We can make our voice do lots of different pitches. So we can make a very low sound, or we can make a very high sound. We can make quiet sounds, we can make loud sounds, we can whisper, we can whistle, we can use our hands to clap a rhythm, different. And we can use our feet to stamp out different rhythms and wear different types of shoes to make different sounds on the pavement. So as well as using our own bodies to make music, we can also use things around us as instruments. And you don't have to look very far. If you go searching in your kitchen, you'll find pots and pans. You can look outside and see what sort of instruments you can make with sticks. So, I'm going to have a little look in my kitchen and in my garden and see what I can find. Okay, I found lots of really interesting things in my house. I found a tree branch that makes this sound. I found a water bottle that when I shake it makes a splishy splashy sound. I found some old jelly that my children didn't want to eat, and when I shake it, it sounds a bit ooey gooey, doesn't it? I found a bottle, and if I blow into it, it sounds a bit strange. And I found a container and a wooden spoon. I can make lots of different sounds out of this. So, you might know a wonderful story. It's called We're Going on a Bear Hunt, and it's one of my favourite stories. And what I thought we'd do today was I'm going to tell this story, and I'm going to use all the things in front of me to tell it to you. It's like a sound story. Are you ready? Okay. We're Going on a Bear Hunt by Michael Rosen. We're going on a bear hunt, we're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, grass, long wavy grass. We can't go over it, we can't go under it. No, we're going to have to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Do, 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 we're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a river. A deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no. We've got to go through it. Splash, splosh, splash, splosh. Do, 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 we're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, mud. Thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Squelch, 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 squelch. Bum, 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 we're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a snowstorm. A whirling, swirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. Can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Do, 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 we're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a cave. A dark, narrow cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, no. We've got to go through it. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Tiptoe. What's that? One shiny wet nose, two big furry ears, two big goggly eyes. It's a bear! Quick, back through the cave. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Back through the snowstorm. Back through the mud. Squelch, 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 squelch. Back through the river. Splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Back through the grass. Swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash. Get to our front door. Shut the door. Go upstairs. Oh no, we forgot to shut the front door. Quick, back downstairs. Shut the door. Back upstairs. Into bed. Under the covers. We're not going on a bear hunt again. Oh. Did you enjoy that? I had so much fun making my music out of a story. And do you know, it's so much fun to do that at home. You can get your siblings and your mum and dad, and you can actually do a whole musical performance. It can be like an ensemble and everyone can have their own part. So all you have to do is choose your favourite picture book and then experiment with lots of different sounds from in your kitchen or on your body from outside, and you can make the sounds to represent characters or settings or the start and finish of the book. It's wonderful. And when we make music together, we bring everyone together. So, I hope you've enjoyed exploring how music can create mood and emotion, and how we can use music to tell stories. So, during these school holidays, I hope you have fun creating music at home, and make sure you take the time out to stop and listen to all the beautiful sounds that surround us every day. Bye!